Today on Cptv, gay rights advocates are celebrating the repeal of Prop 8.
Cal Poly's annual Chains of Love race kicks off on Saturday.
And students can learn more about the Student Success Fee.
Live from Studio 300 on Cal Poly's campus, I'm Allie Wente.
And I'm Morgan Chappelle, and you're watching Cptv.
Supporters of a proposition that bans same-sex marriage in California may soon take the case to the Supreme Court. Cptv's Hope Hanselman shows us how the legislation affects civil rights.
On Tuesday, a federal appeals court repealed California's Proposition 8, declaring the state's ban on same-sex marriage unconstitutional. Experts on the subject told Cptv just what the proposition means for the rights of same-sex couples.
It's attached to a word. The only thing that's happening is this word marriage cannot be applied to a gay couple.
Haley says the proposition restricts these couples from marriage seen as a religious event, not a legal union. But a local pastor says it should be more of a civil issue than a religious one.
We accept all people, and we do mean all people, equally as children of God.
He married several same-sex couples in what he calls the window of opportunity, from June of 2008 until Proposition 8 was passed in November of that year.
You know, it's all about love, bottom line. That's all it's about.
But after the ban passed, same-sex couples could only join in a civil union.
The only distinction is that they cannot be deemed to have been, quote, married.
And since the right to marry is a constitutional right, Haley says the decision may soon go to the Supreme Court for a ruling.
It's a legal issue, it's a civil rights issue, and there are going to be some faith traditions that disagree with it. And that's okay, because nobody's going to force them.
Professor Haley tells us if the case goes to the Supreme Court, it will be the case of the century.
Students held hands and marched from Dexter Lawn on Tuesday to the UU for Same-Gender Hand-Holding Day. Alice Turs has the story.
Hosted by the Pride Center, Same-Gender Hand-Holding Day is one of their biggest events. This year, more students than ever showed up. The march promotes equality for the LGBT community.
To see a lot of new faces that I've never seen before, and overall, I feel like the environment is a lot more accepting for everyone, not just LGBT people, but people of different ethnicities, socioeconomical backgrounds, and religious backgrounds.
The Pride Center wanted this event to show something as simple as holding hands in public is a privilege that the LGBT community doesn't always have.
And it's also, for the student body who may identify with the LGBT community but is afraid to actually step out and enter it. So it's just all around, I think, an awareness issue, but also, to support the people who are here and are queer identified and need that support.
As the march closed, it was announced that the Ninth Court found Prop 8 unconstitutional.
But yeah, there's still a long way to go in terms of equality, in terms of legislation, in terms of gaining equal rights, but that certainly was sort of empowering for people down at Dexter Lawn to actually do the march. And we shouted on the megaphone a few times, so it was kind of one of the chants that we had, so that was good. It was really cool.
Following the march, there was a photo booth in the UU and free rainbow. Cptv, Alice Turs.
For more information on Pride Center events, check them out on the Student Life and Leadership website.
The kickoff of the Chains of Love race will be this Saturday on Dexter Lawn. The races will lead by diaper-wearing cupids to show the way. Couples are encouraged to race together and finish holding hands. The club welcomes all ages to participate and have age groups from 10 to 80 years old.
One of my friends and I are running the race together, so we decided we're going to link arms at the end for that Chains of Love.
The event will feature 5, 10, and 15K runners. The a cappella group Take It Slow will be performing at the finish line. Chains of Love is put on by the Triathlon Club as a fundraiser to help send them to collegiate nationals in Alabama.
Grocery store chain Fresh and Easy has a new home here in San Luis Obispo. Residents joined Vice Mayor Dan Carpenter for the grand opening ceremony on Wednesday morning. The ceremony included a ribbon cutting and a $1,000 donation to Big Brothers and Sisters of San Luis Obispo. The Green Company is hoping to bring something new to the neighborhood.
We offer all of our products. We don't have any preservatives, any additive flavors. All of our food is real, legit food. We don't have no hormones in our meat. It's all, real healthy food.
Cost-effective solar panels help keep prices at least 50 cents lower than prices of competitors. The store is located on 2238 Broad Street and is open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Cuesta College may not be an accredited community college any longer. The Accrediting Commission for Community and Junior Colleges ordered a show cause on the school, which obligates them to satisfy all requirements set by the committee before October 15th. Requirements not met by the school are planning and assessment along with technology resources. Each requirement was brought to the college's attention in 2008 and are still not amended.
It's going to be frustrating because, I'm working here right now to transfer, and if none of my units are going to count or whatever, then I don't know, does that mean I'm going to have to start new again, or am I going to have to go and finish up other classes somewhere else? It's just really frustrating, yeah, I don't know, it really gets me worried.
Students seem worried, but there will be no telling whether their hard work will pay off until October.
Voting for the student success fee takes place in 2 weeks, but the majority of Cal Poly students remain uneducated on what the fee is. Cal Poly students have had 5 opportunities to attend an open forum discussing the fee. Wednesday's open forum had the highest attendance so far, at 30 students. Administration isn't sure what this means for the vote, but they're disappointed in the turnout.
I don't think that this time's any different than the previous times we've gone to students for their advice. But again, the issue is so important that I am still disappointed that students aren't engaged.
Reach more students, the Provost's office and ASI are attending various club meetings to talk about the fee. Another open forum will be held on Monday at noon in the UU Room 220. The full list of open forums and information on the student success fee can be found on the Cal Poly portal website.
Cptv interviewed Cal Poly's own Jeopardy contestant last week. Weston Mangan gathered with friends and fellow residents of Sequoia Hall to watch the semifinals of Jeopardy. Mangan represented Cal Poly, competing for $100,000. The dorm room hall was packed by the time he took a slight lead into the final Jeopardy. Mangan's semifinal appearance earned him $10,000. He may not have won, but he encourages anyone interested in being a Jeopardy contestant to take the online test at Jeopardy.com.
Coming up on Cptv, animal shelters are facing budget cuts. Then see how you could get a chance to go to New York for your spring break.
And see how restaurants in the SLO community are getting back.
I like Valentine's Day, even if I don't have a significant other. I think it's nice because it's just a day to dedicate to your partner.
Personally, I find myself a Valentine, but I got a couple people in mind I'm planning to ask.
Welcome back to Cptv. The 10th annual Change the Status Quo conference will take place this Saturday.
The goal of the conference is for students to gain tangible tools to make social change.
Our students should go to CSQ because it's a great conference to give tools for one individual. It really empowers you as an individual to make a change and realize that you can make a difference just as one person in the community.
The full-day conference will consist of 24 different workshops covering social and environmental issues. The keynote speaker this year is Carissa Phelps, who was a victim of child sex slavery and is now an advocate for teen homelessness and sex trafficking. For more information or to register for the conference, visit ses.calpoly.edu. Governor Jerry Brown is facing backlash for his new proposal to cut spending to animal shelters. Reporter Travis Ketchatorian has information on what the end of Hayden's Law would mean for SLO residents.
I'm in front of SLO County Animal Services, where I'm told that the repeal of Hayden's Law would not significantly affect shelters like this.
Hayden's Law was originally enacted to extend the mandatory time shelters must hold animals before they could euthanize them. More than 5,200 online petitions were signed just a week after Brown announced he would permanently end the law. What many people don't understand is the law was already suspended several years ago, and many animal shelters have remained unchanged in their practices.
The repeal of the legislation won't necessarily change anything in the immediate sense, but I think down the road it does set a different policy and a different tone for the state and their perspective on homeless animals.
Supporters of Hayden's Law disagree with Brown and say that the law is necessary to give dogs like Mira here a second chance.
Animal rights advocates argued that this is not a humane solution to fix the budget.
I think it's unjust, unfair, and animals don't have a voice, and I think leaders take advantage of that.
Governor Brown's plan to permanently end the law would save the state an estimated $23 million. The cut has many wondering what sacrifices must be made in order to balance California's budget deficit.
Even if Hayden's Law is left untouched, California still has the second shortest holding period for animals before they're allowed to be euthanized in the country. Travis Ketchatorian, Cptv.
The Slow Animal Shelter says they never euthanize their animals because there isn't enough space or money to hold them.
Spring break is just around the corner, and Cal Poly students have the opportunity to do something meaningful with their vacation time. Alternative Breaks is a program put on by Student Life and Leadership. Students get the opportunity to spend their break traveling while also giving back to the community. This spring break, students can go to New York to volunteer in the New York City Soup Kitchen. The main focus will be in Harlem. Students will be involved in serving food as well as packaging food. The Slow Animal... This year's trip costs $650 plus airfare. Students interested have until February 15th to apply. Visit the Student Life and Leadership website and click on the Alternative Breaks tab for more information.
Thousands of dollars will soon be donated to the Prado Day Center after their largest fundraiser of the year. CPTV's Curtis Cole has more on the story.
More than 400 people gathered this weekend in attendance of the 4th Annual Culinary Carnival. The event was hosted by the Friends of Prado Day Center and was held in the Embassy Suites in San Luis Obispo. Local restaurants showcased succulent dishes and guests paired them with regional wines and beers.
Help out, donate some time, donate some food to people who love to help out the community, so it's a great thing.
Pumpkin ravioli, tequila lemon ahi tuna, and basil garlic bruschetta were just a few of the headline dishes.
We're having an excellent time, so everybody's really impressed and really thankful that we're here. And we really feel like it's a great cause, and so we're here to support the homeless.
Businesses donated items for a live and silent auction. All proceeds will go towards the day-to-day operations of the Prado Day Center.
In case you missed the event, you're interested in donating, or you'd like to learn more about the Day Center, visit pradodaycenter.org. CPTV, Curtis Cole.
9 local restaurants, 7 wineries, and 2 breweries donated food and drinks for the event. The live and silent auction raised thousands of dollars for the Day Center.
Coming up next on CPTV, we have our weekend weather update.
And see how the men and women's basketball teams played this week.
Over the defenders, 2 points play.
A ripoff, and we share our love for each other, show our love for each other every single day of the year, and we don't need a holiday for that kind of display.
Welcome back to CPTV. Weather reporter Nicole Powers has our weekend forecast.
Nicole, how does the weather look like this weekend?
Thanks, guys. Looking at the weather updates for this week, we have a high surf advisory, and this is going to be in effect into tomorrow around 10 a.m. Today we're looking at waves up to 12 feet, and as we move into tomorrow, they're going to be 8 to 10 feet. Saturday morning, we're seeing a chance of rain and into early next week, but the mild temperatures are continuing. Can we get our graphic up, please? Great, so we're looking at the mild temperatures here, 50s and 60s. In San Francisco, we're seeing 60 degrees, 68 in Los Angeles, and mid-60s in the Central Coast. Looking to our 5-day forecast here, we're seeing 66 degrees to today. It could get up into the 70s, though. We will be seeing patchy fog as we get into this afternoon around 4 p.m. Tomorrow, we're looking at a 20% chance of rain, but it could become sunny as the day goes on. Clear again on Sunday, but a chance of showers for Monday, and clear again on Tuesday for Valentine's Day. For weather, I'm Nicole Powers. Back to you.
Thanks, Nicole. It's nice to see that it's going to be sunny for Valentine's Day.
I know, it looks like we're going to have an excellent Valentine's Day, Allie. And in sports news, it's been an exciting week in sports. We are starting to see the start of the spring season.
And now it's time for your Mustang Minute.
It's been an exciting week for Mustang athletics. Cptv reporter Lauren Bennett has the latest on what's been happening on campus.
The Cal Poly men's basketball team took on UC Riverside yesterday night in a conference game at Mott Gym. Number 22, Drizzy UU, drives to the hoop, misses, but Will Donahue gets the rebound and puts the ball back on the glass. Dylan Royard fakes out a Highlander and passes it to David Hansen, who shoots over the defenders. 2 points for the Mustangs. Moments later, Amari Furman nails the jump shot. The ball's given back to Royer, who hits his three-pointer. Furman dominated the game, taking control of the middle and dribbles it through the Highlanders for 2 points. Cal Poly closes out with a final score, 54-52. The Cal Poly softball team opens its 18th season with a tournament at Arizona State this weekend. The team has 7 returning starters. On Tuesday, the team was selected to finish 6th in the Big West Conference. You can see the highlights of the games this weekend on GoPoly.com. The women's basketball team traveled to Bakersfield on Wednesday for a 1-game break in Big West Conference play. The Mustangs beat the Roadrunners 95-78. Christina Santiago dominated the game with 28 points and 13 rebounds. The team takes on Cal State Fullerton at home at 4 p.m. on Saturday.
It looks like it's going to be a great week. Don't forget to wear pink to the women's basketball game on Saturday to raise awareness for breast cancer. CPTV, Erica Turnland.
Thanks, Erica.
CPTV's reporter Jeremy J. had an official interview with the Colorado Rapids head coach today. See what he expects from the game.
I'm Jeremy Hargy down at Alex G. Spanos Stadium, and I'm here with Coach Pareja. The Earthquakes and the Colorado Rapids are playing tonight. Coach, how's the practice been so far?
Good, very good. We're very pleased with the facilities, the complex, the weather, everything has been great. The people has treated us very well as well, and then we are, look forward to have 2 very competitive games. That is going to help us.
You guys have you've been on the job for about a month or so.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had a game last week. How do you think the team's playing so far?
Good. We're in our way. Yeah. There is a lot of adjustment and a lot of work to do, but we're happy so far.
You guys just had the draft a couple weeks ago. You guys now have a lot of new talent to the team. What do they bring to the team? What did you guys draft them?
That talent. They bring in talent to the team. It's refreshing as well for the group to have some players that coming from different programs and different countries and just bring something different, and that will refresh the group.
Looking at tonight, do you treat this as a regular season game, or are you going to give the young guys more playing time? How do you just treat a game at Alex G. Spanos Stadium?
Yeah, we mix it. We're trying to accomplish our preparation, but at the same time, opportunity for the young players to come and perform and show us what they got.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thank you
so much.
For CPTV, Jeremy J.
Thanks, Jeremy. Fans can call the Cal Poly ticket office for tickets. Up next on CPTV, Hope Hanselman has our Polywood Minute.
And the Cal Poly women's program is selling an interesting chocolate item in the UU. Find out why next.
Spend time with my roommate. Both of us have boyfriends who live 4 hours away, and so we don't get to spend that time together.
We're having a mani-pedi party at our house, yeah. And then my boyfriend's taking me out to dinner.
Welcome back to CPTV.
The weekend is just hours away, which means it's time to talk entertainment.
CPTV reporter Hope Hanselman has this week's Polywood Minute.
Thanks, Allie and Morgan. Well, we've got some exciting events coming up this week on the Central Coast. Right here on campus, the Cal Poly's Women program is performing the Vagina Monologues. You can catch this event this President's Day weekend. The monologue tells the story of women's experiences regarding sexuality and how the vagina is a symbol of female empowerment. And as a special treat, the women's program will be selling chocolate vagina bars and pops of assorted flavors. Performers tell CPTV it's all for a good cause.
All of the proceeds from the production, so ticket sales and everything else, go towards ending violence against women and girls.
At the Performing Arts Center box office. And the Mid-State Fair isn't as far away as you might think. Fair officials released the big names headlining their shows this summer, and the names include Big Time Rush, Brad Paisley, Earth, Wind & Fire, Los Lonely Boys, Cutlass, and Alabama. The fair begins July 18th and continues through July 29th. You can get more information about the Mid-State Fair and purchase your tickets at www.midstatefair.com. And of course, the big event this week, it's Valentine's Day, and it's only 4 days away. So we brought in a special treat for our viewers. We've got the campus a cappella group Take It Slow here to perform for us. Come on out, you guys. Now, Shannon, tell me a little bit about Take It Slow. How many people do you have in your group?
We have 14 members, and we practice twice a week for 5 hours. This is just a little portion of us, since we couldn't get everyone here today.
So tell me about what you guys have planned for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, we have Valentinegrams planned, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be visiting public locations, and people can sign up, and we're singing a love song to either your best friend or your lover, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, a teacher, even if you want, just anybody, and we'll be serenading them. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's really fun.
Do you guys have any certain love songs you guys like to sing?
The ones we have are Teenage Dream, Without You. What other ones do we have? Haven't Met You Yet.
I'm Yours.
Yeah, so we have a whole bunch, a lot of popular songs right now.
Okay, well, I know you guys probably have one for us here at Cptv. Will you guys sing us a song?
Yeah, we're going to be singing Stand By Me.
Okay.
Stand By Me.
Go for it. Awesome, you guys. So tell us how people can get their tickets from you guys.
We have a booth set up in the UU today until 5 p.m. and then also on Monday from 9 to 5. So come get your Valentinegram.
Thank you so much for coming. Big round of applause for Take It Slow. Make sure you guys go check them out. And that's it for this week's Pollywood Minute. I'm Hope Hansman. Back to you, Morgan and Allie.
Thanks, you guys. That was a really cool performance from Take It Slow.
Yeah, that was great. That was stunning.
Yeah, well, there's a new page on Facebook gaining in popularity. It's called Cal Poly Memes, and it started on Wednesday, and it already has almost 3,000 likes.
Yeah, the page is called Cal Poly Memes. A meme is an idea that can take form as a phrase or word in an image, and these ones are pretty funny. I mean, you're not taking on a minor. Oh man.
Polly learn.
Oh my. Just huge rave at the ground. Oh, she's in for a good time. All right, well, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in to Cptv. You can catch us every Friday on Charter Channel 19 and on Campus Channel 2.
You can also find our broadcast on the Mustang Daily website. Thanks for watching, and our a cappella group will take you out.
Like we'll see. No